Welcome to the 10 by 10 by 10 by Teapot 11th Annual Art Exhibition. I'm Amber Knox with Teapot Arts and Humanities, and I'm so pleased to bring you this exhibition of expansive, small works for these unsettled times. I wish we could be together to celebrate this superb art and the artists who brought it into the world, but sadly that can't happen right now. So this message will have to do. First off, I'm extending a huge thank you to our devoted donors and volunteers, without whom none of our programming would be possible. We've been able to present all of our annual programming in modified forms this year, and we'll be back as soon as possible in person next year, thanks to your support. The 10 by 10 by 10 by Teapot juried exhibition, or 10 by 10 for short, invites artists from all over the world to create artwork no larger than 10 inches in any dimension, with no media restrictions. This brings to Teapot an international exhibition that includes sculpture, painting, photography, book art, 3D printed objects, found objects, collage, jewelry, and everything in between. A second big thank you goes out to this year's jurors, Marina Pacini and Timothy Standring, both nationally recognized curators. Together, they reviewed 861 total submissions through a web-based process. Paring down to just 166 pieces for the show behind me was not an easy process, and both of the jurors were pleased and impressed with the entrants this year. Their shared apprehension that the COVID-19 pandemic would have a negative effect on submissions was quickly allayed. Instead, it appears that quarantine and lockdown provided meaningful time to make art. Marina was particularly impressed by the artists who cleverly addressed the 10 by 10 restrictions in producing something expansive, technically, thoughtfully, ironically, or creatively, something that pushed the boundaries of 10 by 10. 10 by 10 features artwork from 166 artists spanning the globe, from Bali, Switzerland, Canada, all across the US, and many from right here in the Pacific Northwest. All works are printed in a hand-bound exhibition catalog made in Teapot at Paper Hammer Studios. Each exhibiting artist receives a free copy, and additional copies are available for purchase. Timothy talked about having been to Teapot, experiencing the famous 10 by 10. He says that both the town and the show are examples of exciting, engaging small town events that smaller communities and larger communities can experience. He says all it takes is creativity and hard work. At this time, I would like to recognize the hard work of the Teapot Arts and Humanities team. Rosie Saldana hung the show. Lily Padilla, our summer intern, managed the receiving process. Brandis Worley designed all of our visual assets, including the catalog, and the awesome folks at Paper Hammer printed and bound it. The jurors pointed out that these works represent a telling cross-section of the thoughts and feelings of artists grappling with today's world. And they've selected 10 works for special recognition this year. And now, without further ado, I would like to introduce the Jurors Awards. They are Sue DeWolf in ceramics for We Tea, Kathleen Francisco in photography for Owl in Oak, Annie Campbell, Sculpture Hybrid for Incubate, Suspended View, Claire Renaud in Sculpture and Textiles for One Square, Kathleen Rabel in Work on Paper for Project 12, And then the General Jurors Awards go to Charlene Sato for Fresh Air, Cynthia Belez for Great Plains, Sarah Cecil for Shelter in Place, The Living Room, Melis Agabigam and Rachel Andrea Davis collaborating on Flutters in My Heart, Not My Stomach, Corey Pressman for Lantern 49. The exhibition is open to the public starting Saturday, August 8th at 11 a.m. You can see the exhibition in person during regular gallery hours, Fridays from noon to 3 p.m., Saturdays and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., and by appointment through October 11th. To request an appointment slot, email 10x10x10xTieton.org. We'll need at least 24 hours notice to get that set up for you, so please do plan ahead. The full gallery is also available on our website for viewing and purchasing at tietonarts.org. Thank you all so much for your support. We're working hard to ensure continued access to the arts here in Tieton, and with your help, we can keep it going. Thanks for coming to 10 by 10, whether virtually or in person, and please know you're welcome at our other events throughout the rest of this year. Art in the Park, LITFUSE Poetry Workshop, Dia de los Muertos, and the Student Art Show next spring. Details for all of these are on our website, tietonarts.org. Now, let's take a look at the gallery.